Mixed martial arts career, Hабиб Nurmagomedov plans on remaining perfect by taking out Pэт Хили. After 20 wins without a loss, Hабиб Nurmagomedov began calling for one of the lightweight division's top contenders. Tonight, he gets his wish in the form of hard-charging former Strikeforce contender Pэт Хили.
I'm riding a great streak right now. I want to keep that going, and to do that, I need to make this a fight and not a grappling match. I think he's a great wrestler, but I don't think he's been tested in a true fight situation, and I'm going to do that.
Я считаю, что это будет бой вечера, потому что он имеет манеру агрессивного боя, и также я обладаю такой же манерой. И я считаю, что сегодня вечером столкнутся две электрички, которые идут на всех парах, и они оба имеют хорошие победные серии. Я думаю, на самом деле это будет бой вечера.
Owner of one of the most impressive unbeaten streaks in mixed martial arts today, Russia's Hабиб Nurmagomedov has proven he can hang on the UFC level as well, beating Kamal Shalarus, Gleison Tibau, Thiago Tavares, and Abel Trujillo. Tonight, though, is his toughest test yet.
Я считаю, что я буду доминировать в этом бою, я буду все время напрягать его, давить на него и постараюсь ему навязать свой бой. И также у меня есть домашние заготовки, которые мы с тренерами готовили к нему. И я считаю, что выиграет этот бой, потому что я навяжу свой бой.
Unbeaten in his last 7 fights, Pэт Хили soared to the top of the Strikeforce lightweight division and didn't skip a beat with an impressive effort in his UFC return against Jim Miller. Tonight, he looks to pin a 1 in Nurmagomedov's loss column.
I'm going to beat Hабиб tonight because I have a better game plan. I'm going to put it all together, and I've trained perfectly for this fight, and I think it's all going to come together in a perfect storm.
One of these days, I'm going to ask Habib Nurmagomedov what's up with that crazy wig that he wears to every weigh-in and every walk-in. I don't know why he does it. I guess maybe so people remember him, but they're going to remember him for his talent. He's a very, very talented fighter who's a 2-time Russian combat sambo world champion. And Russian combat sambo is a lot like MMA. It's like MMA with a judo jacket on. They wear headgear and fight with MMA gloves and utilize a lot of the techniques of MMA. And so he has very good striking, but man, his grappling is something truly outstanding. Fantastic throws, great submissions, fantastic control, and he has been able to dominate every single opponent that he has fought with those combat sambo skills.
Had a UFC record 21 takedowns against Abel Trujillo. As always, he walks in his traditional Russian sheepskin hat, the papaha. Unbeaten, 20-0, Habib Nurmagomedov.
Is that what that is? It's a Russian sheepskin hat?
Yes.
Why does he wear that? Did he tell you?
I have no idea, because he's Russian. Okay. He did not tell me. I did not ask.
I thought it was just a crazy blonde wig.
Traditional Russian sheepskin hat.
But it's warm.
It is indeed. Well, it's cold in Russia. The papaha. Hope I'm saying that right. Pэт Bam Bam Hili, a true veteran of the sport, tonight his 48th professional fight. Fought a ton of fights in Strikeforce, was victorious in all but one. And he's coming off a win against Jim Miller, which turned into a no contest. But an impressive fight indeed in Newark, New Jersey.
Yeah, that was a no contest, unfortunately, because he tested positive for marijuana. I don't think it helped him win that fight. But Jim Miller is a tough, tough guy, and Pэт Hili really took it to him in that fight. It was a huge UFC debut. Pat is one of the biggest lightweights in the UFC today. He's enormous. I do not know how he makes the weight class, but he's one of those blazing T-bow guys where you see him and you go, how what?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. Fantastic grappler. And that's what's interesting about this fight, is that he is a really solid grappler both in wrestling and in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I'm really interested to see how that matches up and how he can counter the combat sambo skills of Hабиб Nurmagomedov that have been a huge puzzle to everybody he's faced inside the octagon.
Pэt Hili likes to make it a scrappy fight. He's an in-your-face kind of battler on a 7-fight unbeaten streak. His only loss at 155 in the last 3+ years was to Josh Thompson, who's going to fight for the title.
Yeah, Josh Thompson is one of the most underrated guys in the game today, and I think that's a fantastic fight with him against Anthony Pettis. Can't wait to see that fight, but yes, that was a very good fight, and Josh got him and eventually submitted him. Pэt Hili, and you see him step into the octagon. How is that 155 pounds? That's a huge dude.
And that size difference was a factor against Jim Miller.
Yes, and what he said in this fight was that he wants to turn this into a fight. He said Habib is a fantastic grappler, but what he wants to do is make it a fight. Let's see if he can do that.
Our Tale of the Tape is brought to you by SafeAuto.com, keeping you legal for less. Visit for a free quote. Hili, 5 years the elder of Nurmagomedov. Pэt Hili will have a 4-inch reach advantage. To officially get things started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Air Canada Centre in Toronto, Ontario, Canada for UFC 165, presented by Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, in stores October 29th. And now, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a perfect professional record, 20 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 156 pounds. Fighting out of Dagestan, Russia, Habib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 31 wins, 15 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155.5 pounds. Fighting out of Portland, Oregon, USA, Pat Bam Bam Hili. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
Yves Lavigne, our referee. For our first fight live on pay-per-view, there is the beautiful Ariani, the lovely Brittany. Our entire crew here in Toronto for the 5th time in UFC history. And here we go. Red trunks for Pat Bam Bam Hili. White trunks for Habib Nurmagomedov.
And if Nurmagomedov has an advantage in the striking department, it may be in speed. Bam Bam's a big, tall guy, but he's not necessarily known for being lightning fast. He's more of a grinder, and he just mauls his opponents. Whereas Nurmagomedov will jump in and explode with techniques.
Make it scrappy, make it ugly, make it uncomfortable for your opponent.
Like that uppercut and left hook. Very quickly landed.
Nurmagomedov, 7 wins by knockout, 7 by submission, and he's finished 10 of his last 12 wins.
Pat is such a veteran, though, Mike.
A big test for the 25-year-old.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why this is so interesting. And we're going to find out what's... I mean, look, unquestionably, Nurmagomedov is very talented. But when you get to see a fighter step up his game and move up in competition like this, that's when you really find out if there are any holes in his game.
Trying to put combinations together. He's trying to get there first, Joe. And that time Hili did.
And of course, we have seen him against top guys like Gleison Tibau. Won a very close decision over Gleison. He's He's swinging those punches.
And Healy pushes forward.
And this is the typical type of Pat Healy fight. Grinds on dudes. Constant pressure.
I mean, if you're able to grind on Jim Miller, who's a great grinder, that says something.
Yeah. Look at that. Step in with that uppercut.
Nice kick. Healy just puts the head down and starts charging forward. Nurmagomedov, when he leads, he comes with that left quickly.
Yeah, he does. He likes to leap in with the hook, the left uppercut.
That time it was the right, Joe. And there's the left uppercut you spoke of. Flying knee. Uppercut again.
Flying knee there.
Yeah, he's getting to the punch first right now.
Yeah, that's the advantage that he will have in the stand-up is the speed. And his reckless abandon in which he leaps in with these techniques. I mean, that could cost him against a really decorated striker.
Uppercut, man, that connected.
Pat's got a little bit of a cut on his left cheekbone. But that's nothing new. He's got a lot of scar tissue from all those wars.
Sometimes Pat Healy doesn't get going until he's bloody. He's been in so many great battles. 31 career victories. Nurmagomedov leading with the uppercut and a ton. That can leave you open for a big right hand. See if Healy recognizes it. You drop that hand for the uppercut.
Well, if he becomes predictable with it, that's when it can become a problem. If someone lost the mouthpiece here, I believe it's Nurmagomedov.
Go, go, go. Do that quick. Put that back. Put it back. Come over here.
Even Bean gets him right back underway. Lightweight fight continues. Seems to be some blood on the forehead.
And interesting,
Healy too.
Nurmagomedov's in his corner. Josh Thompson is in Nurmagomedov's corner. Good right hand there by Pat to the body.
Nurmagomedov, that AKA Joe, so that makes sense.
Ooh, beautiful uppercut and then hook by Nurmagomedov. Nice inside leg kick.
AKA the home of our heavyweight champion, Cain Velasquez. American Kickboxing Academy in San Jose, California.
Healy again, constant pressure, just bobbing and weaving, trying to avoid the punches, taking the ones that he has to, and then continuing to attack forward.
Oh, again with the flying knee. Dynamic to say the least.
Yeah, wild striking by Khabib. Nice left hook there.
He's bloodied Healy up. Now Healy comes forward.
And gets the takedown.
30 seconds on the clock here in the first round.
Control for Nurmagomedov. See if Healy can get back up, trying to pummel under with that left arm. Can he? Yes, he can. Right back up to his feet and lands a good punch. Nurmagomedov with the takedown again and gets it again.
Final seconds of the round.
Good round for Nurmagomedov. Oh, good shot and two good shots. A good right hand at the buzzer.
You guys gotta get
In the corner of Pat Healy.
Get your breathing down. Get that breathing. Couple good breaths for me. Couple good breaths.
very minimal, very minimal.
Okay. Okay, Pat, you're doing great, man. You just got to get a little more side to side. You're doing great on the cage. Just peel that guy off. Keep your back on the cage.
Throw the kick inside, like we did over there. And block the inside kick when he throws it to you, all right? Yep.
Doing good when you're wrestling first, man. When you clinch up, you're wrestling first. You're doing a good job of peeling him off there.
Yeah, keep that wrestling going, Pat. Keep that breathing going. The more you breathe.
And here we see Nurmagomedov with a flying knee. Caught Pat on the chin. And there's the cut. Was open with that uppercut. And here's the end of the round. Look at this right hand. Boom, right on the chin.
Come on, go on. Get out of here now. Let's go.
But man, can Healy take it. That was the same type of uppercut that floored Thiago Tavares. but the chin of Pat Healy is something special.
40 significant strikes landed in the first round by Nurmagomedov. About 2-to-1 advantage over Pat Healy in the first 5 minutes.
Pat's ripping to the body now, and Nurmagomedov continues to move back and then explode forward. There's a nice jab.
Yeah. Mentioned the strikes a moment ago. Our stats are powered by Ram.
Nurmagomedov's got his back.
Guts, glory, Ram.
Keep working, Pat.
Pat back to his feet again. And this is what I thought was going to be interesting about this fight. Pat Healy's literally the perfect opponent to show what Nurmagomedov is capable of because he's so durable and because his grappling is so good. Look, right back up to his feet.
I mean, in this, with Nurmagomedov coming off a UFC record 21 takedowns against Abel Trujillo in his last fight, as I mentioned. Healy, again, as you said, Joe, wants to turn this into a scrap, a dogfight, make it ugly. So far, Nurmagomedov's movement has not allowed Healy to do so.
Well, let's see how long you can keep that up. I mean, you're burning off a lot of energy when you're leaping in constantly and throwing full power into your shots the way Nurmagomedov is doing. And he's kind of backed off a little bit with 3:20 to go in the second, which leads me to believe that he's probably trying to pace himself. And Pat Healy is, nice head kick. Pat Healy's known for being able to push this kind of pace through 3 and even 5 rounds.
Lead left hook. And you see Healy's just trying to move him back towards the fence and beat on him.
He's constantly pressuring. But Nurmagomedov continues to get off these shots. Another question is, does he get discouraged? I mean, he can't hurt Pat.
Right. Uppercut again.
Those punches are coming slow. Look, his arms are getting heavier. And there's plenty of time to go in this fight. You haven't even hit the halfway point. And Pat tagged him. Yep. And he tagged him again.
Pat tagged him right as he threw the hook.
And now the punches are more labored, obvious to see coming, and Pat's ducking under him better.
Tries the flying knee, but he was not even close.
Not even close, and they're slower. He's leaping in and just doesn't have the energy to do the same sort of dynamic moves that he did in the first.
Good knee to the thigh by Healy.
That's when a fighter, like, is one of the more important aspects of being technically sound, is that you don't have to do all that wild stuff. When a guy's when a guy's just learning how to strike, but is very athletic, that's when you tend to see him do, throw full power and everything. But Nurmagomedov, this is his world right here.
He's working hard, though. Healy has fought off 4 of Nurmagomedov's 5 takedown attempts.
And Healy looks to take him down now.
Nurmagomedov still swinging. Just over 90 seconds on the clock here in the second.
Good jab there by Healy. There's a good right hand by Healy, and Nurmagomedov not moving back nearly as fast. Good kick to the body, though.
Healy's starting to connect.
Yep. And Healy's the type of guy that gets stronger when he sees his opponent start to breathe heavy.
This round much more even in the striking department.
Nurmagomedov looking to get those hands clasped together. Pat with a wide stance. Wide base here.
Really trying to get that single. Loses it. Uppercuts. Significant strikes here in round 2. Just a slight advantage for Nurmagomedov after he was 2-1 in round 1. Tonight's stats powered by Ram Trucks, Guts, Glory, Ram. Good counter. And again,
nice takedown. Beautifully done by Nurmagomedov. Lands a short elbow from the top. Let's see what Pat tries to do from his back. Leans back. Stretches himself out to try to get room for elbows. Ooh, good shot from the top.
To the body. Final seconds of the round.
Bucket. Habib, listen to me. Great round. That's what I want you to do, okay? Hey, how do you feel? Good. Good, okay? Deep breaths. Hey, everything feels good. Hey, you look good, okay? Same exact fight, same exact round, okay? Same round. I want a little bit more wrestling, but same round. You're dominating the wrestling. I need a little bit more wrestling. You're dominating. Okay? Nice head kick, okay? Go back to the Diablo.
And there's a right hand by Pэт Hili. Connects. And here's the takedown by Nurmagomedov.
Let's go, get out of here. No.
Beautifully executed. Really throws all of his body in, and I see him launch himself into the air. Two-time world combat sambo champion.
Fight!
Third and final round. Hili in the red, Nurmagomedov in the white. Lightweight battle. Nurmagomedov 20-0. As a professional, 25 years old, wants another takedown.
And he dives for it here. Pät holds it off. Good combination there by Nurmagomedov. Good left hook. To the body. Nice knee to the body by Pät.
Still a pretty good pace for Nurmagomedov. Not the pace from round one, but not bad. Turns the corner.
Yeah, he stuffed that takedown pretty easily.
Caught him with the left.
Pät hit him with a good right to the body there. Nurmagomedov gets it again. Full guard here by Hili. Now let's see if Hili tries to attack off of his back.
Third takedown for Nurmagomedov.
Pät's corner is just telling him to get up.
Let's go, Pät!
Pät's trying to hook that right arm.
Go on, Pät Hili, now!
Get your legs working, buddy. Don't close your guard. You're not going to stand up doing that. You got to get the legs moving.
Get your legs moving, Pät! Work the legs, move position! Come on, Pät Hili, now!
Pät's looking to sweep. He's turning his hips.
Come on, Pät!
Nurmagomedov on top.
He's in a half guard now. They're talking out of the corner to Hili about moving the legs, Joe.
Nurmagomedov looking to isolate that left arm of Pät Hili's and get an arm triangle.
Good ground and pound, too.
Let's go, Pät, now!
His corner pleading with him to get up here. Pät Hili's. Nurmagomedov keeps him down. Turns the corner, gets his back. Pät may be able to get up here, and he does. Nurmagomedov right back on him like a dog. And here's the big slam. Oh, man.
How good was that? The Eagle takes Bam Bam for a ride.
And he's really turning it on this third round.
.2:15 remains.
His corner is screaming for him to get up.
It would be a huge statement for Khabib Nurmagomedov, Joe.
This is a huge statement already. I mean, Pät Hili's world class, and Nurmagomedov is putting on a show.
I need you to stand up, Pät. Let's go!
A lot of top position in this round. With some really good grounding pounding.
He's starting to smash him here.
Big hammer fist.
Huge hammer fist.
Continuing to apply the pressure.
Pät turning, trying to roll over here. But Nurmagomedov adjusts, stays on top.
Solid ground and pound.
He's just such a solid grappler.
Shot to the body.
Come on, Pät Hili, right now!
Now that he's in half guard, Pat needs to pummel under on the left side, get an underhook if he wants to stand up. There he gets it. He gets the underhook. Let's see if he gets back up to his feet. He's trying. Yeah, he doesn't have it in him. He doesn't have it in him, Mike.
And now Nurmagomedov turns the corner.
Yeah, right into side control. I think Pat's just too exhausted.
Yeah. It's the pace that Khabib Nurmagomedov set early.
Well, they both said it. But Nurmagomedov, with his grappling control, has made Pat work harder in this fight. Pat's on the bottom. Pat's carrying Nurmagomedov's weight, trying to fight out those takedowns, and then also getting hammered with the ground and pound. All that takes a lot out of you.
20 seconds.
You can't ignore the impact of shots on your cardio. When you get hit, it takes a lot out of your cardio. Once again, Nurmagomedov proves to be a puzzle that is unsolved inside the octagon.
Big third round for Khabib Nurmagomedov as the fight goes the distance. Feeling that he will remain unbeaten in his mixed martial arts career.
I'm just happy I know what the hat is now.
Well, I was there for you.
That was an amazing, amazing fight for Nurmagomedov. Really, sorry.
Yeah, fight replay, Joe. We'll take a look at it. Brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go.
When you know how good Pэт Хили is, it makes this even more impressive. And Nurmagomedov really showed his stuff tonight with that nasty elbow and these takedowns over and over again, and especially this beautiful slam. Just all of his body weight coming down with Pэт Хили. Ground and pound, and these punches up against the cage. Just a great job by Khabib Nurmagomedov against a really tough opponent.
Big performance against the veteran who was fighting tonight for the 48th time in his professional career. We are set for our Metro PCS judges call. Brought to you by Metro PCS, 4G for all. And with the official decision, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
5-0 now inside the octagon, and Joe's wearing the hat.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Khabib Nurmagomedov. First of all, congratulations on a fantastic performance against a very, very tough fighter.
Hey, listen. Thank you, Canada. Listen to me, UFC and Canada. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, 21-0, 5-0 in UFC. UFC, give me title shot, please. I am ready.
Well, you showed tonight that you are ready to beat a world-class opponent in Pэт Хили. What was the game plan coming into this fight tonight? And was there anything that Pat did that surprised you?
Сегодня ты доказал, что ты смог выиграть у одного из самых лучших в твоем дивизионе. Какой у тебя был сегодня план на бой?
Я просто не могу это сказать, не только этот бой, но и все бои я как-то выигрываю. Я не могу это объяснить, это все мне дает Всевышний. Просто верьте в Всевышнего, надейтесь на него и тренируйтесь. Как Всевышний сказал, причину создавайте, результат только за мной.
It's really, every time that I win, it's because of the God. I have a lot of faith and just trust in your God.
Fantastic talent. Congratulations tonight. A very impressive victory, and I really can't wait to see you again, sir.
Give me my papa, please.
Khabib Nurmagomedov, ladies and gentlemen.
As he takes back the papa. Joe looked good in it, though. Congratulations to Nurmagomedov as he is victorious here tonight. Dead Mouse in the house here at Air Canada Centre in Toronto, as well as the Hall of Famer, the longtime Toronto Blue Jay, Roberto Alomar. He is loving the action tonight.